Welcome to the Bro Show 1.0. I'm Cody. This is Dylan. He's finally back from college.
So I'm Richard.
He's gonna finally be in the videos and everything.
Back. I just live far away.
No.
He ain't been back there for that long. It's been like 2 weeks. Anyway, so today we're gonna talk about some things. The first point that we're gonna talk about is the excitement behind this Game 7.
You can easily wipe it off.
Golden State versus Oklahoma City. Oklahoma about to blow it, and some talking points. Yeah, so let's get into it.
All right.
What do you think Warriors gotta do to clinch it?
So, first I want to actually point out the fact that Dylan here is against Richard and I. We all have totally different
Alright,
genres.
just fuck your guys. Fuck 'em. Alright, we don't need them.
Alright, fuck the script. Anyway, so Dylan in the start of this series, he is completely 100% Thunder. He is a Heat fan, but he is for the Thunder. Also, Tyler is he's an official Thunder fan. And Richard and I are rooting for the Warriors.
Bandwagon this season.
Absolutely. I don't care.
Lakers fan, they're gone. Gotta root for something.
I root for the Nuggets, sadly. Depressing. Anyway. So, we are definitely hoping for the Warriors to clinch this comeback.
The momentum is definitely in their favor. They just won 2 straight. One at Oklahoma
They're going
City.
at home. Absolutely. The advantage is in their court.
Advantage.
I mean, I don't know. You've just been talking for me, but I don't know. I just want to see a good game. I picked the Thunder to win because I like the Thunder. I hold out hope KD will come to Miami. So even if they do lose,
KD sucks.
Increase my chances. You guys are so hard on him.
I don't like Kevin
He's like
Durant.
the 3rd
I
best
really
player in the
don't like
league.
Kevin Durant.
Or 4th. He's up there, top 5. Top 5.
Booty cheeks.
Well, I mean, Kevin Durant's good. He's just not championship.
Is he better than Paul George?
I would take Paul George.
I'd take Paul George.
You take Paul George?
Before his alright, even like after.
Alright, let's do small forwards real quick, because I'm not going to do top 5 players.
Okay.
Alright, so small forwards.
LeBron.
Would you take LeBron over Kevin
Absolutely,
Durant?
Of course,
that's
yep.
easy. That's
Easy.
obvious.
Alright, what about Kawhi?
Yeah, just the simple fact that he can score, but he's also a great defender. I will take it because
I would
plays
be
better
about
defense.
even with that because the only thing I have against Kevin Durant, because he's one of the most prolific scorers in the league, hands down.
Okay,
He just
Kawhi
doesn't
Leonard-
have the
Kawhi Leonard
mental
has an
aspect
MVP.
of understanding
Finals
his
MVP.
role. He'll try to take over a game to the team's detriment, sometimes to the team advantage, and that's the same.
How many are we going
criticism
championship?
of
How many
Russell
rings?
Westbrook.
Just we'll go by that point. How many rings does Kevin Durant have compared to Kawhi Leonard? Mind you, yes, he's on the Spurs, but Kawhi Leonard also has a Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year.
I think
True.
people
Multiple
are too
back-to-back.
hard on Kawhi Leonard. I think he's the 2nd best player in the league behind Steph Curry. But
Pass
people
No.
absolutely.
Oh, okay.
He's just,
I don't
I
agree
think
with
he's a game changer on
I
offense
don't
and
agree
defense.
with that.
And a lot of people say it's the system, but I watched more Spurs ball this year than I probably have in years past. And like, he can just go to work. Like, I know previous to this year, before he got his max deal, they never called plays for him. It was just whenever he got the ball, he could do whatever. But like, when you see him with the ball in his hand, taking it up the court instead of Tony Parker and Manu, I'd say if he was on a team like the Cleveland Cavaliers or like the Oklahoma City Thunder, where it was kind of more, star ball, it's not team ball, I'd say that he'd probably average like 28 points a game, easy.
I mean, I think maybe he wouldn't if he was never on the Spurs. I think if you take him from the Spurs right now, put him on one of those teams, he'd do that. But I think if he was
fair.
drafted by the Oklahoma City Thunder, he wouldn't have
He wasn't
turned
drafted
into
by the
this.
Spurs.
Alright.
What is that?
Anyway,
Imagine if the Pacers didn't trade him, they had
Okay.
him and Paul George.
so we're gonna move on. Alright, we're gonna take some predictions. I don't care.
Alright, so who do you have winning Game 7, Cody?
Obviously the Warriors.
By what?
I
Give me a
say
score.
Score. Alright, I'm gonna say 111 to
That's that magic number that you usually have
106.
to reach.
111, 106. I think Warriors
Top one
take
game?
it. Yep. 111, 106.
Okay. I'm gonna stick with the Thunder. Odds aren't looking good for me right now. I think they win. I think it's gonna be a strong defensive game, but there's still gonna be higher scores because these teams are offense. I'm gonna say 98-92. 6-point spread.
I'm going to go ahead and go against history and say that they're going to do the 3-1 comeback. Warriors are going to win it in 7. And I'm even going to go as far as to say it's going to be a 126-104. Blowout.
126 to 104.
Blowout at home.
Damn.
Okay.
All right.
Who do do you think? Play the game.
Player of the game, honestly, coming off of a strong game, I think Klay Thompson's going to come out gun blazing, honestly. Steph Curry, he'll play a good game, I think, all around, getting rebounds and assists like he normally does. But I think Klay Thompson's got something to prove right now. He just came off of a playoff career, you know. He just came off 11 three-pointers in a game. So playoff career.
He's alright.
He's all right. Stop.
I mean, I can shoot it like that though.
You can't shoot. You suck. What happened? We just played outside. You got
That's
your ass
not
whooped.
my hoop.
0-3.
Well,
That's not
I'm gonna go ahead and say Stephen Curry is gonna win MVP. I think the MVP
No,
is gonna
not,
go.
no, just like player of
Player
tonight's
that
game.
Well, I'm
tonight's
not
game.
MVP of the series. I think it's whoever was the
I just meant like the Jordan player of the game.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan
Sponsored by
Brand
Jordan
Jordan
Brand, by the way.
MVP. We're not sponsored by Jordan. Don't sue us.
No.
Um,
What's what you're saying about that?
let me see what else is we need to talk about.
You didn't even ask me who I thought played. I tried to
Who is
initiate.
it? All right, listen. Who do you think?
I think it's gonna be Kevin Durant. I think he's gonna go off
Stop
for
talking.
35 plus points,
Stop talking.
12 plus rebounds, and about 7-ish assists.
That is blasphemous.
Yeah, that is.
I think he's gonna have a great
That's
game
absurd.
because of how hard everyone's been on Kevin Durant.
All right. Anyway,
Maybe win by 6.
I don't see it happening. Okay, on to our next topic. Something that is bothering us right now.
Bothering Dylan.
Dylan pretty much is the one that brought this up. The gorilla talk, obviously, this is a big deal going on right now.
I mean,
Any views?
Dylan start, guys.
Dylan, go ahead, because you disagree with us, so you go ahead and start your argument.
I don't even know much about this. I just know that people are upset because this child was unattended by his parents, wandered into a gorilla, like, I don't know what it's called, where the gorillas were at the zoo.
Habitat, whatever
Yeah.
you want to call it.
And like, I saw something, I don't know if it was true, but there was did the gorilla like touch the kid?
yeah,
Oh,
the gorilla
yeah.
was curiously playing with it, but you know.
It wasn't aggressive or anything.
Yeah,
it was
just
the kid was
being
crying
curious.
obviously because it was scared and it fell. And what happened was in the video that you could see, the gorilla picks the kid up, not like aggressively or anything, just picks the kid up and like has her like stand up or whatever. And then also you could see that the gorilla has it back in the corner, but it's facing away from, like, the kid is behind the gorilla, and it doesn't show any threats or anything towards
He was
the
picking
kid
the kid
itself.
up and dropping the kid, but I'm not. I don't know about
It
shooting.
wasn't that
or
serious though. It wasn't. I wouldn't say.
Not to kill an animal. And I'm
Absolutely
not an
not.
animal advocate or anything like that. I'm just like, where do we draw the line between the idiocy of like a
Of
parent?
a parent, like how do
kid
you lose
versus
your
the life
kid?
of an animal? Like,
Exactly.
pretty close to humans. Like, I mean, this is not a dog. This is not a cat. This is a great ape. Great apes are intelligent enough to, like, you know, use tools and have a form of communication. There's gorillas who are able to speak sign language. So where do we draw the distinction between what life is more valuable? And I'm like, everybody knows not to go into the gorilla encampment. Everybody knows better than that. So at that point, it's like, where?
How old was the kid? 4?
He's 3.
3 or 4.
3 or 4 years old. Yeah.
And I'm like, I mean, it's rest in peace to the kid, obviously, but.
Kid's
No.
not dead.
Kid's not dead.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't,
Kid's not dead. Like, oh.
I don't know too
Oh,
much
my
about it.
notes
Like,
are wrong. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I had bad notes. I missed a point.
Oh my
I don't
god.
know too much about it. I'm not outraged that the gorilla died. I understand, like,
Yeah,
you
no.
probably have to put a human. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have to put a human life before an animal. You know, it kind of sucks. I'm not like, I don't like the idea of zoos where you take these like animals and just put them on display and shit. But I'm not outraged about it. I feel like they could. I don't know how zoos
could've
work.
been-
I don't want to
yeah,
speak on anyone's
exactly.
behalf, but I feel like they should have a tranquilizer or some shit.
I guess they said
Help
that
it
they
out.
were thinking like they were gonna do that, but they didn't think that the.
We don't have time to put the
Like,
tranquilizer.
they didn't think it was gonna work. They didn't think it was gonna be strong enough to take the gorilla down.
It would flip the fuck out.
Rumor has it they used the
Yeah.
gun that George Zimmerman sold.
Wow, that was an expensive gun.
That was
the
a
most
very, very
expensive gun.
expensive gun.
That
We're
was
gonna move
bullshit.
on.
That was bullshit.
That was a
We're
very
gonna move
bold
on,
statement you got
Right.
going. Like, oh my god.
Rest in
All
peace,
right.
Trayvon Martin.
Yes.
Oh,
Alright.
check my notes. That one's true. He
Okay.
did die.
So
Oh god.
this is gonna pretty much wrap up the talk for today.
We have to say
But
special
yeah,
shout out to the
something.
veterans on Memorial Day.
Absolutely. So this video is going to be up later on, so definitely happy Memorial Day. I know I have some family members that were in the service and some friends, and I appreciate everything that they do.
Yeah.
I don't think I do have anyone related to me in the service, but I mean, like, yeah, I don't have anyone specific to thank, but I know Memorial Day is for those who passed, not for those currently serving. That's the other day,
Veterans Day.
Veterans Day.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, my
rest in
great-
peace to everybody.
Great grandpa. Thank you
All
for
gave
serving in World War
some
II.
gave all.
Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, guys.
All right, we'll see you next time. This is the Bro Show Memorial Bro Down.
By the way, I just want to point out that this motherfucker had a dick on this. He had no notes. He drew a big ass penis.
You're not supposed to show them the notes.
I don't care. Shut your mouth. That's what I was laughing at the entire video.
Whatever.
All right, guys.
All right,
See you next time.
we'll see you next time.